Oh my god, your picture.
Isn't that a pretty good picture? You like this?
Oh my god.
You like this bath thing behind me? It's like
The
a shower curtain. Yeah, I'm the one with the podcast, and you got the more professional setup.
The more professional
Here.
setup includes like lights from the fucking 90s and Snorlax.
Oh, I had to change the resolution on my camera because it wouldn't zoom in enough, and then you could see all the shit in my kitchen.
Hold on. We gotta make sure my bed doesn't look too like white trash. Ah! Did that fall? That did fall.
What'd you knock over?
Um.
Oh, if you need to step out per se, just like mute your video and audio, because that's what we would step out and go walk into the living room over here and partake.
So tell me the rules of all this. How long do we have to speak for? What do we talk about?
Oh, we're already going.
Oh.
This is literally it. Yeah.
Well, hello everyone.
Well, there's nobody watching.
Well, someone could be.
But you know, so basically, all I do is just talk to my friends, and my friends are interesting, so the podcast will be interesting. You know, that's kind of the main premise. It's like,
I would like to say I'm interesting.
yeah, but you know, if you talk to enough people, eventually you just have content. Like,
that is true. I feel like you can like say that with like personal connections per se. What do you think?
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm looking diagonally because my webcam is here, but my screen is here.
Well, here is
Appa and Snorlax.
Yeah.
Do you like Avatar a lot?
I do. Fun fact, when Dalton and I we were first like really talking before we started dating, I was like really heavily invested in Avatar when it first came out on Netflix. Like I binged that shit maybe within 2 days.
I watched it when I was a kid.
I mean, I remember watching it as a kid, but like I feel like as an adult, you like I appreciated it like a lot more.
That's fair.
Especially like storyline, artwork, etc.
The music is what I appreciate the most.
The music like, does slap.
Yeah,
the music
last Acne Kai.
That's probably one of my favorite scenes in the entire series. But yeah, my friend Angel bought like this.
I know Angel.
Yeah, he bought this giant like Appa plushie for our friend Gabby, and I'm like, I need it. And like the one that I found was like
Gabby, the one I follow on Instagram that you told me to follow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I try also the only I guess rule, it's not even a rule, I just try to do this. We go out of our way not to say where we are and use fake locations and names. Generally. Not because like any incrimination or anything, just because it's funnier. That if people like randomly stumble upon this, they'll have zero idea where it's coming from.
It's like, where on earth are these people from?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well,
okay, fair.
From our accent, you can clearly tell we're from the Midwest. But it's like whatever. Bread basket.
So, I was like really invested into buying like a big Appa plushie for myself, but then Christmas came and Dalton got these two things for me.
Nice.
Snorlax is not my favorite Pokemon though. I don't know why
Pokemon?
Piplup.
Piplup's pretty cool. I dressed up as Empoleon for Halloween in middle school.
I think I remember seeing pictures of this for some reason because I remember this.
No, it was before middle school. It was elementary school. Because my dad made the costume.
Aww. That's cute.
It was a horrible costume.
Still wholesome.
It was like if your parent made you a wooden shirt, would you be really happy about it? No.
Oh my god.
You'd go to school wearing a wooden shirt, you'd be like, fuck, man, I got a wooden shirt.
It's so funny that you say wooden shirt. When I was in 6th grade, I was like in my first musical and it was Into the Woods. And I was like the ensemble. I didn't have a part. I was a fucking tree. So they told us, hey guys, so just wear all brown. We'll put branches on you. And my neighbor decided to make my costume for me. And she's like, no, we're gonna put you in like a wooden dress. Like it was this long just
tube.
like brown tube with like really bad black markings of what was trying to be like the wood of the ring or like the rings of the wood, and just like Oh my god, I got made fun of so much. I literally looked like a walking like stick. It was honestly hysterical. I wish I had pictures of that. I really wish I had pictures of. Oh, cute.
Yeah, that's my co-host.
Oh, I miss him so much.
The last video that I put up, the video got corrupted. So I literally just put a picture of Kitwin as the thumbnail, not as the video. The video is just a black screen. But the thumbnail is like a picture of Kitwin playing, and in the tags, you know how you can put tags in YouTube videos?
Yeah,
I put like hashtag cats or something like that. And I got
you
one
end up.
dislike. Yeah, I got no other like comments or likes, just one dislike.
Can you see who dislikes your stuff? Like,
I
can
don't
you
know.
like?
Let me I can pull up analytics and show you if you want. How the fuck? What is this? There we go. Let me YouTube switch accounts. Wait, if I show my YouTube studio, is there anything on there that like I shouldn't be showing?
Like what?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, I got more views since last time. Oh, and the motherfucker took their dislike away.
Aw.
I'm annoyed.
He said no, I'm not gonna be a hater.
But yeah, I have a total of 3, 5, 10, 13 views total.
Watch out, world.
I know.
Jeremy's coming for
I
you.
know. It's pretty important stuff we're getting out there. One of the main things we've talked about a lot is like conspiracy shit. But that's just because Alex is on a lot.
I don't really know a lot of conspiracy theories, except this sounds so lame, but when I was like really young, I was like really into all the Disney conspiracy theories and
Oh no,
about
no. I mean
how
like how do you feel about JFK? Do you
I
feel
don't
that
really
that was an
know
inside
much.
job or
I
well, how
I
do you feel like there was one shooter or two shooters? Have you looked into it too much? The
no.
way that his head, so you know how everyone says Lee Harvey Oswald's in the book suppository and shoots down at him, right?
Right.
He's shooting down at him, but if you watch the film of him dying, his head goes back into the left, which isn't possible from that angle. One, but then they say it's because it went through him and ricocheted up into someone else, and which doesn't make any sense. One, but his head moving in the opposite direction of what it should be pushes a lot of people to think that there was a second person shooting on the grassy knoll, which is in the same direction as where the bullet would have had to come from to make his head go like that. On
I
top of that,
mean,
the bullet that they said went through JFK and then ricocheted into the other person in the car, I don't remember his name, was just miraculously on the gurney that they were using to take the other guy to the hospital, and no scathes on it at all. None. Yeah. And at this time, JFK just completely turned the intelligence agencies like upside down on themselves and wanted to dissolve the Central Intelligence Agency into the military's power, like the army. He tried to dissolve the CIA and they bopped him.
the more you know.
Right? This is why you gotta look into the shit. That's why I don't believe anything.
I'm gonna be honest, and this is gonna sound terrible, but I think this is just because of the school district that I went to, and I think I just really did not give that much of a shit about what was going on in school, like history wise, science, whatever, blah blah blah. Really like don't remember talking much about like JFK's time for some reason. I don't
What
really
about Charles
recall.
Manson?
See, like I know that name should sound familiar to me, and it should like ring a bunch of bells and whistles, but it doesn't.
Did you know that he was part of, oh, what university was it? Let me look this up so I am not incriminated.
He went to Poopy McPoopy University.
No, he was part of LSD studies through universities.
That's the same thing. Same thing.
Uh, yeah, this one's from the Guardian. Regardless, he was part of allegedly some of the LSD trials that the CIA was conducting for mind control. And then he was like, "Oh, the Beatles' White Album inspired me to do all these killings, man." He was really good friends with one of the members of the Beach Boys. The more you look into it, the crazier it gets. Do you know what Operation Midnight Climax is?
No, I'm gonna be honest. I have like no knowledge
Okay.
on any conspiracy
So,
theories
Operation
whatsoever.
Midnight Climax was when the CIA hired a bunch of like chicks at a brothel to start dosing Johns with like nuclear amounts of LSD in their drinks. And then when the girls at the brothel would take the dudes into the other room to fuck, there would be a one-way mirror that the CIA would be watching and documenting what these Johns did on like 1,000 micrograms of LSD. That's my favorite one of the CIA LSD stories that are declassified. Is Operation Midnight Climax.
You need to link me some of this shit, dude,
This is
because
what I
like
do at like 3 in the morning.
so this is what you do at 3 in the morning. You wanna know what I do at 3 o'clock in the morning? I edit all my Spotify playlists and I act like people actually give a shit about my Spotify.
I
My fucking
have
taste in
one
music.
playlist that I use on Spotify, basically. And all
Is
the
it
other
your
ones I just
yeah?
use the pre-generated.
For me, when it comes to Spotify, because I've been using it for like years, um, I have this one consistent playlist called MG Soundtrack that like I've always like had.
Updated and curated.
Yeah, and I didn't realize how long I've had that playlist until Spotify told me the other day. It's like, hey, you've had this playlist for like 7 years, and
You
I'm
also
just like,
have
really?
Josh Parker Goes Pop Punk.
That will forever be the most iconic playlist ever.
Yeah, Josh Parker Goes Pop Punk is a pretty good one.
I have to edit that one honestly because like,
You heard from him?
yeah, no, actually, I
Yeah, I
have
don't hear much from
not.
him either.
Every now and then I do. I think was it 2 weeks ago I said hi? Yeah, 2 weeks ago I'm pretty sure I said hello to him over Snapchat just to see how he was doing, but he was camping or something. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, him and oh, Ben was up the other day too. I didn't get to see him, but he's up around
I
these parts nowadays.
I heard Ben was up and around back in town.
Yeah, he's out and about these days. Whoa! My phone vibrated. Sorry. But yeah, it's pretty crazy because like I don't know. He was out a ways away working on all these political campaigns. That's some big time shit.
I'm proud of him out of like everyone that I've known out of college because he actually like set out and did the thing that he wanted to do.
Yeah, he did exactly what he said he was going to do as well.
Yeah.
You know, which is pretty neat. But I don't know. It's the hard part about having friends as you keep like from college as you keep growing up is a lot of the times your degree paths take you in such different like places.
That's honestly so true, and I can agree with that because I know so many people like I know so many people who like are in the teacher route and they're just busy with like grading other people's work and whatnot. I know people who are in like, engineering field and that are working their 9 to 5s and like, other fields like that. And it's like, oh wow. So this is adulthood. Oh. Oh, we're here now. Okay. And it's just like, people are busy. I get that, but it also just, people drift apart from each other and like it's because of career paths.
Well,
I feel like
it's
a little bit
because people
sometimes.
don't like to put in effort into things either.
I feel like it depends on the person and the friendship
Yeah.
because I know for a fact I still try and put in effort for people that like I don't really see in person. Like with you, I try to talk to you online every day, whether it's like sending memes through Instagram, talking over Snapchat, that once like phone call type of thing. Like
Yeah.
I try and just stay consistent with like certain people in my life. However, I am happy that college did teach me about like the people you don't want to surround yourself with just
Yeah.
in general and like a general aspect.
Well, you're completely like, as much as it sucks to say it, you are a reflection of your peer group. You know?
No, yeah, no, I agree. I actually agree with that completely.
Yeah. And as much as you're a reflection of your peer group, you're a reflection of your vinyl collection. And oh my god, I'm so happy about my Megan Thee Stallion vinyl coming in. It's
I
so
hate
cool.
you so much. It's so pretty.
It's so cool. It's blue.
It's like a splattered blue.
Yeah, well, it's like
Do you have
it's
it?
yeah. Let me go grab it. Here, you monologue for a second. You
Okay.
talk to all the fans.
Talk to all the fans. Hi, fans. What kind of fans are you? Some ceiling fans, some box window fans, the little squirt fans you get like a fair.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of fans I was talking to, so I just
None currently. So this
I
is
want to see this.
what it looks like. And then let me grab this correctly. It's way bigger than you probably thought it was.
It looks a lot bigger in person
Look
for some reason.
Talk about good news. And then the vinyl itself. Oh yeah, and all of the newspaper articles on here is just like clippings from articles that are about her. I don't know if you can read it. I'll read you one. I really just want other women to feel that way because I feel sometimes we walk around so uptight and we walk around trying to do something that we're not. Yeah, and it's just like it's like quotes from interviews from her. All of it.
Oh, wow.
Isn't this way better looking in like and you can tell that it's like one of one press because it's splatter. It's like really hard to mimic that shit.
I've always appreciated custom colored vinyls because like I just love how any of them turn out. I
My
pack
Who
them
vinyl is yellow. I have a Who
sick.
album. Okay, I gotta put this back. You can monologue again.
Okay. Okay, talking to the fans. We're talking to some fans. Y'all Met fans? I'm a Met fan. It's kind of crappy to say out loud. I'm also a New York Giants fan. That's also really crappy to say out loud. Um, uh, not so much of a hockey fan. Not really. Uh, boop, 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 boop,
I'm
boop,
really
boop,
out of Diet Coke.
boop, boop, boop. I never enjoyed soda that much growing
Damn,
up.
I love soda. Specifically Moxie.
I think, was it you that introduced me to
Yes,
Moxie? I think it was
100%.
you.
I guarantee it.
I immediately was just like,
You know what Moxie mixes really well with?
rum.
Gin.
Oh, okay, so like the two most disgusting things on the planet. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense.
So I have to go out to a bar on Friday, and it's going to be my first time going to a bar since I started dieting. And I think I might let myself have one gin and tonic just to get that, the flavor.
Do it.
The flavor. I love gin so much. I love it.
I might be going out to eat at some point. I forget when. Kitty. Boop. 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 Boop.
So where are you going out to eat?
I gotta find out where exactly because Dalton and I are gonna celebrate our 1 year a little bit early. Woo, yeah, homie. But
Has it really been a year?
June 15th it will be a year. And that's coming up.
You're a pretty cool guy.
Oh my god, this has been the weirdest year of my life. It's just
No,
like,
hold on. I'm trying to refocus my camera.
oh wow, I thought you were high-fiving me. Wow. I'm gonna say I really feel the love in the club tonight.
That's worse.
Oh, that's bad. It's better. Oh, there you go.
How did that work? Why does that work? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, it
I
did.
just like. All right. So you've been with Dalton for a year, and I demand to be referred to as the Gorosei from now on. Okay, I am one of the 5 Elder Stars. I want to be a mustache guy though.
See, okay, here's the thing. Dalton has been so invested into One Piece.
I like One Piece.
I
It's very good.
Oh my God. I like don't even know what episode he's on. Every time I ask, I feel like he's like 100 episodes more in
Well,
than he
yeah, there's like
actually
1,000
is.
episodes.
I mean, I know there's 1,000, but I'm like, Jesus, dude, how the fuck did you watch all that quick? I just don't understand.
There's
Because like
filler.
I've
There's a bunch of episodes you can skip called filler.
yeah, and like I've seen like a episode, I think. I don't even know which one. It was like they're like 590 something. And like
Oh, was that the one where nothing happened?
I don't
Hold on, hold
remember.
on, hold on.
Was it the one where nothing happened? I don't know. Did nothing happen? I don't know.
Hold on. I'm gonna share my screen with you.
Oh, Jeremy, homeboy, I don't think I really know much about One Piece except the main character,
Ah,
which I want to say his name is One Piece, but it probably
no,
is
it's
not.
Luffy.
That's hysterical. That I don't
Okay, so
even know.
there's this thing that happens where Zoro absorbs all of the pain from a battle, and it's like supposed to kill him,
Mm-hmm.
and it leaves like this giant fucking crater. Like someone pushes the pain out of Luffy, and transfers it to Zoro, so Luffy doesn't die, and Zoro takes on all of it, and it leaves like a crater, and he's standing in a pile of his own blood, and they're like, "Oh my god, what happened here?" He's like, "Nothing happened." They're like, "Wasn't that supposed to kill you?" He's just standing there dripping in a pile of his own blood. Nothing happened.
Oh yeah, and that's how he died. He died
No,
standing,
no,
right?
no, 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 no. He just stood. He keeps going. He just took all of that for Luffy, and they're like, "Wasn't that supposed to kill you?" And he's like, "Nothing happened," and then just walks like he's like on the verge of death, and just stands there like mean mugging, so the rest of the crew isn't worried. He's just mean mugging like nothing happened. Zoro's the man. I love Zoro. He's not my favorite though. Sanji's my favorite. He's the cook.
I I remember Dalton saying that that was his favorite too. I think he said the
Diabo
cook was his favorite too.
Jumbo. Dude, one of his quotes is like, God gave us, or what was it? God gave us flavor, or God gave us something for cooking. I think it was God gave us cooking, but the devil gave us spices.
Ooh, I like that actually.
Yeah, well, Sanji's just a likable guy. There's one scene right early on in the show. He kicks one of the fishmen like through a bunch of buildings, and as he's lighting a cigarette, he's like, "I guess he didn't want dessert."
That's actually pretty fuego. That's
That's
actually
so.
pretty.
Yeah,
That's
he's like, I
fire.
guess he didn't want dessert. He's been seen smoking a couple of different brands of cigarettes in the show. My favorite one being just the word death.
this here's some death for you.
Yeah. And he only kicks people because he says he needs to save his hands for cooking. He's a cook. Pretty cool. So you've
You
been
gotta
watching
cook.
more anime lately.
I've been honestly
Unwillingly.
trying. I've been trying to give it another shot because there was some out of here. I've been I've been trying to get back into it because I know when I was in high school I was really invested into certain ones, but it was like kind of cringy ones like Soul Eater,
Soul Eater's great.
or on High School Host Club.
Or Dunburo non Kilumatura. That one's
I
about the
don't
anime
remember.
girls getting jacked.
Um,
More macho. That their trainer's name is Machio Naruzo, and his gimmick is that like if someone says anything like bodybuilding pose related, he'll immediately like burst out into a pose and all of his clothes go flying off, and he goes from being a stick figure to like 400 pounds jacked. Yeah, there's an arm wrestling arc.
there's an arm wrestling arc,
By that I mean one episode. It's like a 12 episode series.
right?
Yeah, you should watch it. It's like a day long. Not even. It's like a couple hours.
Where can I watch it?
Well, now the Kiss anime's gone. I don't know. Not that I ever used Kiss anime for legal reasons. Or LimeWire.
We're just gonna write that down.
Kiss anime?
We're
It's
just gonna
gone.
write-
No, it got taken down.
Oh, it did?
That's why I'm saying don't use it because it's not there anymore,
Sad face.
bro. Kitwin is just. Can I just tilt this down? He's mean mugging on my lap. Can't
Oh, I miss
really. I have
him.
a pretty specific setup going on here because I gotta clean before Jean gets here this weekend.
Yeah, she was telling me how excited she was going up to Potsdam, and I'm just like, are you? Papa!
She's staying at my house.
I heard.
Yeah, so I gotta clean
I,
and put
I
my.
gotta be honest with you. I can't believe last minute, her friends were like,
Well, do you know where she was gonna stay?
it's Aaron, right?
Yeah, long story. We're not gonna talk about
Gotcha.
that. 'Cause,
Mm.
but yeah, she's staying with me, so that'll be fun. We're getting pedicures on Sunday. So.
Nice.
I like to get
Dal-
pedicures. They're good for your feet.
Dalton actually said to me he wanted to get a pedicure done with me, and I'm just like,
They're very good for your feet. I'll go with you guys sometime. I grew up in nail salons. I don't know if I told you that.
you, the chair, the
Yeah,
yellow
but no,
chair that you
like
have is from your mom's nail salon.
yeah, but like in the summers when I wouldn't be doing stuff and like when I was younger and my mom didn't want to like leave me places, she had to work. She would bring me to nail salons where she was interning at the time, and then opened up a nail salon in our house. Like from like ninth grade onwards, my mom was doing nails from our house, whatever house we lived in. Probably eighth grade actually. um, so I lived in a nail salon. Like I'd walk downstairs and it was like a big massage chair with like a pedicure station, a table that had like a wall full of nail stuff, and that was just the front room to me. So I was like always perpetually in a state of being around like nail salon goers.
I always got my nails done with my mom, but this is so bad. Not even like 5 hours after getting it, I would pick it off. I'd be like, I can't. Aw, are we holding our little things now?
I'm just propping him up. He's the co-host. He has to do things.
Appa has to be here. He needs to do
No,
Appa
Kitwin's been in
things.
like every episode.
Well, Appa will be in every episode that I am in now.
He's getting
He'll be
old, bro.
somewhere. Yeah, how old is he again?
It's like almost 12.
He's such a bean.
Yeah, well, he's just so full of love. He just loves everyone. He just likes people. He just likes going about.
He likes the homies.
Yeah. Well, like, I think he's just really happy to not be, like, trapped in my sister's apartment anymore. Which makes sense. Oh, I'm 12 weeks out from my show.
Woo!
How would you feel if I hired you for photos? If you're not doing
I
anything.
need a date because I don't know if I will be in New York.
August 15th.
Slim chance I'll be in New York. I need to check.
Tragic, hate to see it. Yeah, because you're going to Florida, right?
For a little bit.
Yeah.
But once my mom finds a place, I think I can come back up, but I gotta see.
Nice. Yeah.
But if I am available, yes, of course, I would love to take pictures of you.
Sure.
I worked about that was like okay. Fun fact, I actually never really told anyone this. So, one of my like first real photo gig opportunities before I did like music photography, there's this woman down the street from me. I was really close with her son, and his aunt was a professional photographer, like worked for a bunch of like big people named whatever. So there's this woman named Janet, I think, that was like this bodybuilder. And like when she told me bodybuilder, I wasn't thinking like sculpted muscle, like spray tan, all the nine. That's not what I was thinking of. For some reason, I was thinking like picture the fucking We Fit model, the fucking woman. Just picture her. That's what my ideal was for some reason because I had no idea what I was in for. I was like 14. This woman comes out and like she has like a normal like baggy jeans t-shirt. She's like hi, and like she seems really nice. She's like really short, but then she had to put on a bikini and it was like You could put cheese to her abs and the cheese would be shredded. Like, oh my god. There was a point where I had to step out and be like, okay, I'm a little uncomfortable. Hold on a second. How the fuck can someone do that? And those were like the first pictures I really took of her. And when I sent them to her, she's like, "Oh my god, these are so good! You did such a good job!" Da, 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 da. I'm gonna post them on Instagram. Da, 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 da. Never did, but it was such a good learning experience, and like I know how to like work with bodybuilders now in like a photogenic way from like angles and such. So I would love to do that again. I feel like that'd be a good um, retake on my first lesson when I first did it as a child. So
Bodybuilding as a sport is like low key dying though. Like there's more people in shape than ever, but there's
but
less
it's
people who want
not.
to take it to that extreme. Because it's the most extreme version of putting on muscle.
I think we had this conversation the last time I was like physically with you, but I remember you saying that and I agreed with you because of that reason, because not a lot of people want to go out of their way and be like that.
Big. I'm not
Also, hey,
even that big yet.
look at my muscle. I
Look at
got it.
that definition and shit.
Not even lifting anything.
Bro,
Okay, sure.
I got lats now. Look at that. I like. See how they like swoop forward now? I look wider now than I used to. Let me. Like, give it. I need to sit up and back up.
Wow, I actually do see you bigger. Wow.
Yeah, it's like this is really shitty lighting, shitty angles. I just got done eating a fuckload of Indian food. But like I'm almost 12 weeks out. This Saturday is 12 weeks out. Um that's a pretty big day cuz that
How is
means
that new oh sorry, go ahead.
that's it. There's just have to diet harder.
How is that new India place, by the way?
10 out of 10, my favorite place in town.
Oh yeah?
Genuinely, Lee's got dethroned. Like not even close. I love Indian food though. My mom went out with this guy when I was like 14 to like 16 or something like that, or like 13 to 14, 15 or something. And his parents were from India, and his mom and his dad were like these astrophysicists, right? But now they were both
Fancy.
retired, and she like dedicated her like her only hobby when she was going through college and shit was cooking. So she
Aw.
cooked every time we came over, because his daughters would only eat like boiled chicken and rice and like go uh, hot chip and lie, look at their phone, you know, and so they didn't like Indian food. And when we came over, Palash's mom would cook these just magnificent meals, man. Just these crazy like for Thanksgiving, she had 4 fridges full of ingredients the day before. Four like fridges the size of my fridge in my house, full of ingredients, and spent literally from like 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. cooking all day. And it was like a full. How do you even describe it? Like a pong table and a half full of Indian food. And I just sat there eating and eating and eating and eating and eating. And then I woke up the next day and just stuffed my face until we left. Yeah, and
I
Christmas was so crazy. We went over to their house and she just made like all of these different crazy Indian dishes, like just one by one. She was like, "Oh, this is one of my favorites that I used to eat as a girl," and like had all of this naan bread. Do you know what naan bread is?
yes.
Yeah, just piles of it, and just like would cook us these crazy dishes, and then would like serve it up and hand us a pile of naan bread, and we'd just sit there eating it, and then she'd be like telling us all these crazy stories about being an astrophysicist and like working for all of these different companies. It was amazing. It was one of the most amazing experiences ever, but Palash was like the biggest douche my mom ever dated.
Right.
He was such a prick. He was an optometrist. He was an eye doctor.
Wow.
What a cunt, right?
I had Indian food, I think maybe once in my life, but I didn't even have it in the States. I had it when I was in Canada
What's
like 2 years
crazy,
ago.
it's not bad for you. Like at its core, Indian food is a protein source, curry, rice, and bread.
I like it. The
Yeah.
one time I had it, I don't remember
Mm-hmm.
much,
Oh,
but
dude, I could just shovel Indian food in my face all day. Like, I love curry though. I really like curry.
I don't even remember if I like curry or not because again, this was like 2 years ago, and I wish I actually paid attention to what I got. Oh my god,
I just dumped a fuck ton of water down the front of my face.
hot.
Yeah. So, is this what you expected when I said podcast?
No, this is not what I expected, but I actually enjoyed this.
Yeah, so it's like we don't really have any topics, but we're keeping it on topic.
I do feel my eyes getting kind of heavy and my brain dancing on the one in the
Yeah,
fourth.
it's
Is that what I said? The one in the fourth brain cell.
Oh, well, you'll have that. So, MG, any closing remarks? This may or may not be the first one I post on. Well, I already have an Instagram page for the account, but I haven't told anyone, and this is going to be the 6th episode, so this marks a month and a half of me doing it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Proud of you.
so this is going to be my 6th upload consecutively, so 6 weeks straight of uploads.
Well, congratulations.
So, yeah, well, that's
Proud
not
of
a
you.
milestone. 10 maybe I'll do, I'll post it on my real Insta. And people can be like, wait, what? Because that's like, what?
Oh, you did this?
Yeah, because that, by then I've been doing it for a while, right?
Right.
But, so, for anyone that is new here, hit the subscribe, I don't know, it's probably here.
Do I point as well? Do I point here?
Well, that's where
Do
the
I
video's
point-
going to be.
So there.
Up or
There.
there. I don't know. I'll do
Or
it in
there.
post.
Or
And
anywhere.
go watch the episode with Alex where he screams at you that if he runs for president, he wants it on film that he said the Earth was flat. And on that note, I hope you have a powerful day, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and
Later, skaters.
whatnot. Let me stop the record.